tonight we're going to talk a little bit about equipment. I know I don't talk about this a lot because I like to talk about marketing, but I want to talk a little bit about the beginning. What's your basic? What is the basic equipment that we need? And we'll talk about some other equipment stuff too. So if you have any questions about equipment, tonight will be the night. We're going to talk a little bit about some gas pumps and all of them cool things too, but we're basically going to talk about the basics first because I want to hit on some things that way you can do $2,500 a week. And yes, I had a guy say you can do that a day, and I completely agree, but I don't want to blow your mind too much if you don't think you can do $10,000 months, and this is how you can do it. You don't need all the fancy dancy equipment. I know a lot of people will tell you different than that, but that is not the case. And so tonight we're going to hit on that right there. So the number one thing that I'm going to hit on tonight is our tools, right? We're going to talk about tools. We're going to hit on tools. So the tools of the week. What is the tool of the week? The tool of the week is ChatGPT. If you haven't been on it or don't know nothing about it, AI, it is crazy, crazy, crazy. And so with ChatGPT, you can do all kinds of stuff. Now, I know I've been talking a lot about this with other people and in my membership group. You know, I have my marketing membership. And so this is one of the things that I've been talking about this for weeks and months and all kinds of stuff. So if you're in the marketing group, in my Monday night marketing in the membership, this is one of the things that you get that I knew about this as soon as it came out in November. I've been using Jasper, in which I kind of pushed Jasper, but now it's ChatGPT. And you can literally ask it anything. Give me a phone script of Jason, name of king, and it's giving me a script of what to say back and forth to the customer. And so we can tweak it a little bit. We can use all different kinds of things for this here. We can use it for social media posts. We can use it for all kinds of stuff. And so I wouldn't say Jasper is dead. Jasper has its place. You know, it does have some of the templates and things that make it easier. You know, ChatGPT is good, but with the API, we can make it better with there. And I've got other ones that I use, not just Jasper, not just that, but these are things that we can do. As of right now, ChatGPT is still free. They did go to a paid version, so I would say they're probably going to kick you off pretty quickly. So that is something that I would, you know, it is still out there, but I love using ChatGPT, and this is a great tool. You know, a lot of times I hear people give me complaints and why they cannot do this, and this is not one that I want to hear anymore because you can literally write social media post with it. You can literally write anything with it. This is not a tool that Jason is like, oh, I'm making money off. I'm literally not making a dime off of it. I'm here to help you grow your business. So 2023, my goal is to help you in any which way I can. And so this is one, yes, it writes songs, it writes raps. I was actually going to try to figure out how to write some raps for pressure washing, and I just got to figure out how to do the music side of it. And so that was my thought behind it. So these are some things that we were going to hit on. But this year is 2023, and my goal is to help you. And so, yes, it gives great ideas. It helps, you know, trigger things. You can write, give me 10 things about social media posts, give me 10 things to write blogs about. And so these are things that I want to help you and grow your business. And so here, yes, there is still some slots open for mentorship. There is a few slots still open for mentorship. Not many, but a few. And so with that, let's talk about the book of the week. Now, you know, I'm not actually going to give you a book of the week because I was actually listening to something and I agree with it. You know, I did give you The Sales Machine, and I love that book. It's a great book. I like The Sales Machine. I'm not actually through it, but I can give you all the books in the world, but it's about taking action. You know, we can read books all day long, but if we don't take action, It doesn't mean nothing. So this week, my big thing for you to do is take action. So I literally just gave you a tool. If you've never heard of this tool or never seen this tool, go check it out and start taking action. I don't want to hear that, oh, I can't get social media posts up. Oh, I can't write blogs. I can't do this. I ain't got no money for that. I ain't got no money for this. I can't do that. I don't want to hear I can't, because it is an excuse, and excuses mean nothing, doesn't move the needle. And actually, I actually heard a quote. So I usually write quotes down in my phone now because it's something that I forget things. And so this quote was something that I thought that was a really good quote for the tonight, and is decisions equals destination. Think about that. Decisions equal destination. You can decide to do nothing, and your destination is going to be nothing. You can decide to do something and make something happen, and your destination will be that. So decisions, so taking action turns into where your destination is. So with that, let's get talking. Let's go see who all we got in here tonight. We got Big George from, I don't know where he's from again. We got Lex. What's up, Derry? We got Gino. What's going on from Southwest Florida? I'll take some of that Southwest Florida. Actually, it feels kind of like Southwest. It don't feel like Southwest Florida. It feels like Northwest Florida right now. We're up to like 60 degrees today. I know it is crazy. The stuff is going to take. What's up, Jason? 854 minis for a hospital. Whoa, that sounds awesome, awesome, awesome. MTH, what's up? Mr. Billy, I love ChatGPT. Me too, Michael. I'm still rocking my trailer without hose reels. And I'm going to talk about that right there. I am going to talk about that. Where is the marketing membership group? You can go to kingofpressurewash.com and join, and that's where every Thursday, every Monday night, I don't even know where Thursday came out of my brain. Every Monday night, we do a Zoom call, and it is about 20 to 30. It's usually about 15 to 20 minutes about marketing. And then it's about an hour and a half of coaching. And so that's where everybody just comes in and hangs out. All right, so we got all kinds of cool people. So let's get started on here of what we can do to start a basic pressure washing business, and then we can expand. You know, I see so many times people are like, man, you know, I just need all this amazing equipment, right? I need this $20,000 rig. I need all this stuff so that I can make money. And what they don't realize is that literally doesn't make them money at all. And I see this so many times, and I'm going to show you some things of where I see this stuff at and how this can affect us for growing our business, right? We want to grow a business, and I meant to put this in here earlier today, and that's what I'm actually working on now. And this is something that, you know, you might think that, man, I need all this equipment. You know, you've got to have this equipment. If I don't have this equipment, I'm not going to grow my business. And, you know, I'm going to show you a place where you can buy equipment. You can either buy what I'm going to tell you, or you might be able to get a deal. And so I'll talk both places of where we can do it. So first off, we will hit the easy stuff, the basic stuff of what you need to get started. You don't need all this stuff. I know people are going to tell you about all these chemicals and all this stuff, and I'm going to show you the basics of this. Basic stuff right here will make you $10,000 a month. It'll make you $2,500 a week. I would guarantee you everything that I have on here, you can do $2,500 a week, no problem, with just this here. Now, is it going to be easy? No, but I never did say it was easy. Have I ever said it was easy? No. There's people out there that will lie to you and say it's easy, but it's not. So basic thing here is, you can see what we got here is, you know, a basic pressure washer, garden hose, all of this stuff, right? And if you want to know where this is, you can go to pressurewashhelp.com/store, and it will bring you here. And so I want to hit on two things that I didn't pull up in the top here. Is, yes, we can even use a pump up sprayer and bleach, right? We can literally soft wash with that. But that was too easy. Let me go over here. And so the very first thing we need is a pressure washer. We need a 4 gallon a minute or higher. Now I know people will say, well, you can get away with a 2.5 gallon. You're right. You're 100% right. But I don't recommend it, right? If you got to rent a pressure washer for a couple weeks so that you make money, rent the pressure washer. We want a 4 gallon minute or higher. It's going to make your speed a lot faster. It's just going to be way more efficient for you. And all you're going to do with that 2.7 is use it for a couple weeks, and then you're going to get rid of it. I'd rather you just pay that, put that $600,000, whatever you paid for the 2.7, and put it into a 4 gallon a minute. You can get some 4 gallon a minutes a little bit cheaper than this, but this is where you need to be at. A 4 gallon a minute pressure washer is all you need. Next, we need pressure washing hose. Now, this is called Uberflex. It actually don't even have wire in it. Most high pressure washing hose has, you'll hear either it'll be 1 wire or 2 wire. And what that means is how many wires is running down through there. 1 wire is 1, and then 2 is the second one. Now, some people will say, I will buy a 2 wire hose because it's going to last longer. But hose, when it's going to blow, it's going to blow. And so these are some things that you have to remember, that you can just use this here. The Uberflex is pretty light. It's super light than the regular hose. So it is definitely something that you need. So you need a pressure washer, you need regular hose, and then you need garden hose. You need about 100, actually, on this here, I would recommend 150 to 200 feet. If you buy 150 to 200 feet, you can actually leave your pressure washer out on the road. Now, I'm literally saying this, building this here. You don't have a trailer, you're putting it up in your van, whatever. This is a way that you can do that. You're putting it up in the back of the truck, and you're carrying this stuff around, and this is what you're doing. You need 150 feet of garden hose. I like the Flexzilla, but you don't have to use. You can use whatever you want, but I would recommend 100 feet of this stuff. That way you can leave the unit out on the road, and then you can do this here. Next, we need either an X-Jet or a downstream injector. Pick one. This here is about $200, $188. This here is $28. We can literally do a $28 and a downstream injector right here for $30. So for $50, I can have a downstream injector. And so that's all I have to be able to do everything that I need. Literally, this right here, I can do everything. The only other thing that I have here is a surface cleaner. So besides a surface cleaner and those other things, I literally can clean everything. I don't need anything else. The only thing I need for more than that is for either time and efficiency, or if I'm going to do roof cleaning. If I'm going to do roof cleaning, I would do the $500 setup that I talk about. But I know people that literally have this right here and use a pump-up sprayer to do their roofs, and they've done $10,000 months, $15,000 months. And so this is some things that we can do that, it's not rocket science, guys. You guys think that we got to have all this equipment, we got to have all of this stuff here, we got to have all that stuff, and that is not the case. Because you want to know what happens when we focus on equipment and not marketing. We don't focus on these guys, right? We do not focus on these guys at all. We're like, well, we'll figure out how to make money, and then we'll buy the signs. Well, guess what? You won't have no money to buy the signs. So if you have money, buy the signs, then we can get the equipment, right? And so, some people are always like, well, where can I get equipment? I'm going to show you a couple places that you can get equipment, and we're going to kind of go through some of these, right? Guess what? There's a whole Facebook group called Buy and Sell. Look, there's a surface cleaner, $650 for used, only 6 months old tanks. There's some reels. There's a whole unit. Central Florida. I guarantee you, Central Florida. Look, I need this thing gone. My exterior company grown beyond me. I have no room. Blah blah blah. Asking $9,000 for it, right? $9,000 with an 8-gallon big tex trailer. That's a heck of a deal. Willing to deliver out of fight, never asking. right? So that's not a bad deal, right? We can scroll down. We got another one here. Mobile pressure washing, $3,500. Now they're asking a whole lot more for what they probably should there. But you can find heck of good deals and good steals by coming down through here and finding this stuff out here. And so with that, don't think that you have to go buy a rig. You know, a lot of people, when you start reading into this, is they like, well, we changed our mind, right? We changed our mind. We're going a different way. And you know what that tells me is you don't know how to freaking market. That's what that tells me. You lost your business because you went and bought all this fancy equipment and you didn't do marketing. You don't like doing marketing. You don't like doing marketing because marketing is hard and you don't want to spend money that you can't see and money just going out the door. But you bought this $10, $20, $30,000 rigs, and some of these people are literally selling them for a quarter of what they bought them. You know, and so this is important of when we're dealing. You can go check on Facebook. You can go check on Marketplace, not even in the Facebook buy sell group. Just go check Marketplace. That's where you really get your good deals, is on Marketplace, because they're not even smart enough to put them in this group here to try to buy them. And so this is something that you can do. Another thing is go check Craigslist. Craigslist is another place you can get really good deals on equipment. So again, don't be like these guys and go buy this equipment and then you don't know how to get business. Because if you don't know how to get business, that is the number one thing. But and I didn't talk about hose reels. I didn't talk about buffer tanks. I haven't talked about any of that stuff, what we need to grow a pressure washing business. You know, I've got people that literally have this system right here. They don't have a buffer tank. They just have this. And I did a ride along with George last year. He did an $800 job. We were there 3-4 hours. He hand rolled everything out, hand rolled it all back up, and we went on. He would made like $200 an hour that day. You know, and so this is why it is important of when people think I need all these hose reels. Yes, that can help us go faster. Yes, we can make us faster, but don't allow that from keeping us to start marketing. I would much rather you spend $1,000 on this here and blow your phone up than you spend $10,000 on equipment and your phone don't ring. Because that's a sad day. You know, I see people that will be willing to spend $20,000 on equipment, and they will literally not spend a dime on marketing. And that is the dumbest thing you could ever do. And if that was you, I'm sorry that I'm calling you out, but I'm not. Because it is important that we make sure that we get the equipment that we need. Yes, we need equipment, but make it, we don't need all of this crazy stuff. I see people and they're like, I'm going to get an 8-gallon minute right out of the beginning. And they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know how to get business. And then they sell that 8-gallon minute, half of what they paid or a quarter of what they paid, because they don't understand how to do the business side. And so with that, you can have really nice equipment. Don't get me wrong. You can go and they will give you a lease and you'll put it on payments and all of this stupid stuff. And that's the dumbest thing you can do. I've seen it over and over and over. Have I seen people be successful from it? Yes, I have. Have I seen more people fail from it? Yes, I have. And so this is something that is important, that we need to make sure that we are spending our money in marketing. We are getting the phone to ring. I always talk, and I know this wasn't about marketing and all this here, but it drives me freaking bonkers when I see people go buy all this equipment and then they sell it because they can't get business. Jason Hefner. I always talk about Jason Hefner, right? Jason Hefner, he always sending me equipment pictures of what's for sale and everything like that. And so this is something that, you got to remember, that you got to sell this stuff, right? Just because you got this nice rig, it don't sell itself. You could be the number one pressure washing in the world, and you could be the crappiest pressure washing in the world. And the number one pressure washing in the world don't do no marketing, don't do nothing. And then the crappiest one does marketing, and he will make 10 times more money than the number one. Now, I didn't say if you've been in business for 4, 5, 10 years and you got referrals and you got all this other stuff, because you forget, a lot of those people forget their humblings, bestartings of them out there door hanging, putting out signs, knocking on doors, doing all the things you got to do to get your business started. That's a whole different world of things. But even then, right, if once we get business and we can grow it and we can keep going it, and we're handing out getting our 5-star reviews and we're getting our referrals, then I can start slowing back on marketing, right? I can maybe not put so much money in marketing. But if we're just starting out, we've got to put money into marketing, because if you don't, and you just put out this brand new equipment, I will guarantee you'll be the next person that will have this beautiful rig for half the price of what you paid for it. And so this thing, it's not rocket science, guys. It's literally not rocket science. How many signs can you put out? How many times, who can you network with? Who can you do things to get business? But to do this, you didn't see me put all this other stuff in there, did you? You literally didn't see me put hose reels and what else in there? Water tanks. Do we need those things? Sure we will. That'll help us get done faster. But for right now, I forgot one thing. You might need a 5-gallon bucket. So you can put your gallons of bleach in the bucket and you put the tube in the bucket. That's literally how you can do this. A lot of people think we got to have all this stuff. And at the end of the day, our basic stuff that we need, literally our basic stuff that we need, is right here on this first page here. Let me scroll out here so you can see it. This right here is literally all we need to start a pressure washing business and make $2,500 a month or a week. Bleach, and I don't want you buying $25 a gallon bleach. I only put this bleach on there so you know what you're looking for. Go at your Home Depot, your Menards, your pool stores, wherever you might have to go, Wally World, and you usually can get this for $3 to $6 a gallon. Some places might be more expensive. Some places might be cheaper. You can buy it in bulk if you get going big enough. But literally, this is all you need to start a pressure washer. But Jason, you're just trying to start up people. I'm trying to change people's lives. I don't care about all the competitors, and neither should you. Because if you're, I seen a post today that everybody's worried about all this competition and all these people are doing this stuff. You know what? If you worried so much about competition, about your own freaking business versus what Joe Bob down the road is doing, your business would blow up. If you started taking action on your own business versus Joe Bob down the road, guess what? Your business will blow up. I promise you. You have to take action. I literally just said there before, decisions equals destination. You can decide to worry about this business here, and oh my God, look at this. Billy Bob's doing this. There's another Billy Joe here, and there's Billy Bob Ding Dong over here, and look at all this competition. Or you can focus on your own business, right? You focus on your business. Man, what can I do better? What can I say on my phone script better? How can I listen to my phone script so that I can say, you know what can I do? Who can I give my phone video to of me talking on phone scripts to say, hey, Jason, what can I do better? Or, hey, somebody, what can I do better about Facebook ads? What can I do better about Google ads? What can I do better about this? And look, I'm looking at my own business and I'm focusing on my own business. I'm not over here working on Billy Bing Dong is over here and he's starting a business and they're just the $99 guys. Oh, now we got the $49 guys. When I focus my decisions over here and my focus is over here, guess what? I'm not focusing on my own business. And if you want to grow your business, and this doesn't matter if you're just starting out or if you're at 100,000 and you want to get to 500,000, or if you're at $500,000 and you want to get to 3 million. If you want to get there, you've got to focus on your own business. Don't quit worrying about all the other businesses. They're going to be there. They're coming for you, right? They're coming for you. But when you focus on you, and you focus on yourself and what can I do better than I did yesterday, guess what happens? It's the little things. If I can just be 1% better than yesterday, man, my business is going to be better in 100 days. It's going to be 100% better in 100 days if I just focus on 1% better than yesterday. The problem of it is we put that 1% over there on this other business. And we give that other business 100% more than what I give my own self. And so if you want to get it to where you want to grow at, This is what you have to do. It's not rocket science. It's figuring out how to do sales better, how to answer the phone better, how to do the jobs faster, how to be more efficient, how to sell better, how to quote better, how to, right? Each little thing we do and we figure out how to do it better a little bit by little bit every day, you'll blow your business up. I promise you will. Because when we focus over here, guess what don't get done over here? Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And I know, I see it all the time. I see it all the time. All right. I think if you guys got questions about equipment, you got questions about whatever, I see you all talking a bunch over here and here, but I kind of got off on a tangent there. Sorry. It drives me nuts. And my goal this year is to help you, right? I want to help you grow, guys. My goal is to help you grow. But on my board here, I put my goal and I'm putting other things in here and I'm going to do stuff that's going to help you grow. Will it make me money? Yes. I would lie if I said it didn't. But I'm not going even high dollar on stuff because my goal is to help you grow. That's another thing is kind of like open your wallet to learn, open your wallet to move forward, right? You got to do things to make your business better. Now, I don't want your money. I don't. But I want you to grow your business. I want you to get to the next level. And this is why I come on here every Sunday night and every Thursday night, and I'm putting out a video a day, and I'm here to get you to the next level. What do you got to do? Take action. Quit sitting there. I see some people, they buy all these signs, and they have all these signs in their garage. Man, they look good in that garage, but they don't make a dime in that garage, right? They don't make a dime. So you got to figure out what you need to do to get your business moving and growing and doing whatever. Love your channel. It helped me make posts talking about GPT. That would be epic. I need a small loan, Jason. Well, go get some money and get your money in. You're the best, and your team, teachers. Jason the Rapper. Google post. Yes, you can write Google posts about them. This week will be huge, sick or not. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I read 60 Days to LinkedIn Mastery this week. It gives you 60 steps to take action on. So now the question is, have you started taking action on them? Because we can read it all day long, but if we don't take the actions and we don't make it a habit, it doesn't do us any good. And I know, Jeremy, you've been really good about taking action, but we have to. I see so many people that will read this book and not take action. It's all about taking action. It's all about baby steps. My green screen here with bricks. If I could just poof this wall, which I can now, but if it was a real brick wall, right? We got to put brick, put some mortar on it, put another brick. My dad was a bricklayer for 50 years until he passed away. He was a bricklayer. He actually laid brick and block and all of that. And he told me and my brothers that you do not do this when you get older. And so I don't know how to do it. I literally did it one time, and I don't know how to do it because he didn't teach us, because he's like, I ain't teaching you. This is too hard of work. But you literally got to put brick on brick on brick. And after you do this, you step back. It's an amazing, beautiful wall that keep people out or keep people in, whichever one you want, right? And so this is what you have to do with your business. I see so many people want to hit the easy button. I don't even have an easy button, but man, I wish I did have a easy button, but the easy button. But there is no easy button. If this was easy, anybody could do it. And that's why you see a lot of people come into the pressure washing world and a lot of people fail. And it's not something that I'm just saying this to be saying it. I can promise you, I've seen more people come in than I have go out, right? Just as many. They come in and go out just as fast. Why? Because they get burned out. They don't know how to grow their business. They don't know how to start putting other people into leadership. They don't know how to be a leader so that they can start hiring, so they can start growing and getting to the next level. And so these are the things that we have to do. And this all came off of, you have to take action. I don't care if you read 100,000 books. You have to take action. Think and Grow Rich is a great book. Napoleon Hill has great books. Listen to Sell or Be Sold, Be Obsessed or Average, the 10X Rule. I like all of those. Um, Winter Went Bust in Ohio. I can live with that. Well, the only thing that scares me is hopefully winter don't come back in like April. Because the grass is turning green and the flowers are coming up. And I know what usually happens in Ohio and Kentucky is winter comes in like April and screws everything up. It goes from 25 to 65 back down to 25 on this weekend. So yes, best startup, small no skid hot water for beginners. I would look at there's a couple people that build stuff out there that are in I don't even know. I know Sean Hodges does, and there's a couple other ones. What's up, Mr. Joe Clark? How are you doing? Jeff from North Carolina. Spanky from Kentucky. I'm over in Western PA. I started with a pump up sprayer, got burnt bad, arms, face, didn't know any better. And this is true. You can I've seen it happen. I see a lot of people, they'll do the backpack sprayer. That's why I didn't put a backpack sprayer on there, because the backpack sprayer will literally get on the chemicals on the thing, and then you'll have third-degree burns here. It'll leak down your back. You'll have third-degree down all your legs, all of that. And so that is definitely not something to be thinking to do there. I have a trailer set up with a 2-person pressure washer and a soft wash system, but sometimes I don't like towing the trailer to do small jobs. Would it be smart to put the small pressure washer in the back of the truck for smaller jobs than towing the trailer? You definitely could do that, or just put it all in the back of the truck. Put a skid back there, and that helps with that right there. The Flexzilla is great, doesn't kink, and it's light. That is true. I do like it because of that. 3 years later, I built my first skid, bought pieces at a time, saved up, and put it all together. I had everything. Pretty sure Window Genie uses pump-up sprayers for their roofs. Probably so. They've been in and out of business so many times. Oh, yeah, baby. Bought my signs dead last. Also humbling. That's why I like your page. You keep it real, so real. Respect you 100%. Thank you. Great deals there. Next to 50% off. And it's true, man. It is true. Mr. Timothy Blaze, what you got going on here? Jason, what do you think about fleet washing? I had a bus company reach out to me and wants to wash 12 of their school buses. How would you decide a good price to charge for these? So fleet washing and house washing, and that is completely different pricing. A lot of these buses, they're doing them for like $20 a piece, 20, $30 a piece. Some of them aren't even that much. So I'm not saying that you can't make money in it, but I'm just saying that it's not the same. You don't need a lot to make a lot. That's 100%. I just paid to join the course a couple days, 100,000 here I come. Had a question about the Ridge Pro, and we have a lot of Spanish tile roofs. Will the Ridge Pro work on that? It could. I don't really like walking on the Spanish tile roofs too much. I would just soft wash a lot of that stuff. Hit the thumbs up, folks. Great information. Thank you, Sean. Best known beats best. Yep, absolutely. This right here, right? It's not, you got to think about it. Best known beats best. And I, this is something that I see a lot of people struggle with this, because they sit there and focus on being the best of, but they don't work on being the best known. They don't do marketing. They don't do any of that stuff. Well, I'm going to go off referrals, and I'm going to do this and referrals, and I'm going to be word of mouth, and that's fine. It'll get you to a certain point after so long, but it's only going to get you a certain point. Got my negative keywords today. No more Home Depot and Lowe's clicks. Yeah, and that's something you got to kind of work on them and do them as you go. Hose reels have gone up significantly. The General Pump's 50% from last year. Yeah, and I remember back in my day when I was buying them for the electric hose reel, I think I paid like $600 a piece for them. Now they're like $1,000. I've done this 4 years part-time on the side for extra money, and now full-time 3 years. And I'm 46 years old and disabled with health issues, and I'm still out there kicking butt. And you're going to kick butt. What's going on, boss man? Not much. How you doing, Marco? At Home Depot right now, they're $20 a box. If you guys go up to Lowe's and get business account, you pay $11 a box. I don't know what you're talking about. Joe Bob, you like that? Uh, Must said it's best if they're working 8 and doing 16. You'll leave them all behind, only a matter of time. My name is Joe, but not Joe Bob. Great advice. What if you guys got any questions about equipment? Hammer down on because I'm here to answer. I won't give you too hard of stuff on it. Um, Facebook pixel yard signs with phone number, website, Facebook retargeting ads. I'm going to add some more stuff in here that will help that. Google ads, Google My Business. I like it better than even Facebook. I'm not a big Facebook fan, but I do like what you're saying about Facebook pixels. So that way, if you do get them to Facebook, it's coming that way. And then I'm going to be hitting on a new thing here that I learned about here recently is retargeting your data list. I know it's something that a lot of people don't do, and it will make you way more money than you would ever believe by re-hitting that data list. What's the name of the? I don't know. 90 people and only 20 likes. Hit that like people button. It doesn't take money to make money. It takes people. Yeah, you got to find the right people. What's the name of the bleach you use and how can I get more experience? So, the best way to get more experience is come to my pressure wash in-person training. If I can find it here. It is, this here is with this one will be with, you can go there, pressurewash.com. Where's my thing that I'm lost here? I'm lost. Oh, here we go. KPW train. So this one is an in-person training in March. Here we will go over everything. It's a 2-day course, and I'm actually having Chris Johnson come with me. And so the first day is all about pressure washing. The first half is all about chemicals and how to work it and how to clean and all of that good stuff. And then the right after lunch, we go over the trailer and kind of how to do a build if you're going to do a build, how to fix things if it breaks, all of that. And then we go out and we teach you how to actually clean. And then that's the first day. That's the day that everybody loves. That's not the day I love because that's not the day that's going to make you money. The day I love is day 2. And so my training is going to go about 3 hours, 4 hours. Mine goes about 4 hours. And I teach you how to start a business, how to, what all the important stuff, your Google My Business, all of that kind of thing. I go over all of that. And then Chris is awesome at sales. So he's average ticket right now is $1,600. He did over 500,000 last year. And so he is really good at in-person sales. And so he is going to talk about in-person sales. We also going to talk about some things I've never talked about, of things like your love language. Yes, it matters when we're dealing with customers, what's their love languages. We're going to talk about the DISC, DISC. What's your DISC, how you can use your DISC for your business. And these are things that we're going to go pretty in depth on. So that way, when we go in depth on that, then you learn how sales works with it, right? It's the way that you can make sales work way better for you. Because if I know who I'm talking to, if I know that their love language is, that they like to be praised, right? I can't even think what it's called, but if they like to be praised, well, guess what? I'm going to be like, oh, you got a beautiful truck there and your boat's amazing. And, and they're going to just eat that stuff up and they're going to love me for it, right? Because I know that's their love language. Maybe their love language is they're just touching all over me. They like to be touched back, right? Hey, that's what we're going to do because we're learning their love language. We're learning who they are as a person so we know who to sell. If we know that person's a C and they're like they're the engineer and they want to know every little thing about everything. Guess what? We're going to tell them that. But we know that in reality, that's a very small percentage. Most people are an S, like 70% of the world is S, and they want to buy on feelings. And so I'm not going to tell them anything about pressure washing. That's why I don't teach you to preach on pressure washing. You don't sell pressure washing. When you quit selling pressure washing and you start selling emotions and all of that kind of stuff, your business will double, quadruple. I promise you. It's just like Christmas lights. Christmas lights, we don't sell Christmas lights. If we sell Christmas lights, it's literally a bulb and it's wire. That don't sound like fun. Or we can sell a winter wonderland amazing experience. That's what I want to sell. I want to sell 30,000, I want to sell $5,000 jobs of winter wonderland, not $5,000 worth of bulbs. And we do it with pressure washing. We're selling pressure washing. You know how I know you're selling pressure washing? You got a pressure washer if you got these before and after pictures and you got all this stuff on there. Talk about the customer. When you're doing your chat GPT, like I said in the beginning, don't say how awesome you are because you suck. I'm sorry to tell you, you suck. People don't care about you. Your customer don't care about you. Talk about them. How awesome them are. How awesome they are. And talk about how you are going to help them. They are amazing. So when you do chat GPT, don't just be like, Jason Guyman's the best pressure washer in town. No. Put in there, hey, write me 10 posts about pressure washing and how the customer is awesome. Type it in there. See what the posts come out. You'll be surprised. Put that out there, and you'll be surprised what happens with that too. So just remember that. And I did all this just from training, right? So if you want to go check out, we only have a few spots left in this training. I will have some more trainings coming up. I don't have them posted yet. I don't have them out yet. But I do, this one will not be with Christmas lights. The next ones will be probably with Christmas lights. And so this is a training that I guarantee you will learn a crap ton from it. What's the name of the bleach you use? It don't matter what the name of it is. You're going to find sodium hypochlorite. It's normally pool shock is what you're looking for. It's either going to come 10% or 12.5%. And all that means is on the side of the bottle, it's going to say 10 or 12% on there. And it's going to say 90% water or 87.5% water, right? So that means it's the percentage of it. Outdoor bleach is only a trade name. Outdoor bleach is like 8% and household bleach is 6%. Just to give you some ideas of what the bleach is for that there. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. How soon do you follow up with a customer that you send quotes to? Pretty quickly. I'm going to at least call them back the next day. I would at least call them back the next day, and I'm going to text them, and I'm going to email them, and I'm going to text them again, and I'm going to email them, and I'm going to hammer. How do I stop being nervous to do Facebook Lives? I know that's a dumb question. Do them. Just do them. Just do them. In my Pressure Wash Help membership, I actually have a Facebook group, and I actually encourage people to do Facebook Lives in there just so you can quit doing this. When I did my mentorship, I used to use a different app. Now I use an app that you actually got to talk on video. Why did I do that? So you get used to talking to your phone, right? Just think it's your sweetheart on the other side that you're talking to. I wouldn't use all the same words that you're using to your sweetheart, but that's how you're going to talk to a Facebook Live, right? Just think you're talking to me, or think you're talking to your best is to think of your target a target customer, and that's who you're talking to. Go on ChatGPT and put all your 5-star reviews in there and say, build me an avatar for the above there. And it'll build you this nice avatar of what those people are looking for. And guess what? You can start talking about the stuff that they write down about you. Most people, when they give you 5-star reviews, they don't say, oh, my house looks amazing. You know what they talk about? He was on time. He communicated well. So guess what you're going to talk about? How well you communicate with the customers, how well you do all of that kind of stuff, because that's what customers want. They don't care about the green. They care about the way you take care of your customers. A, you answered your phone. B, you called them back. C, you followed up. D, you on the way there, you shot a video. On the way that after you're there, you shot another video. Right? We can do all kinds of amazing stuff to make us look amazing and to show them how much that we care about their property and how awesome their property is and how amazing we're making the property look even better. That's what we do. Residential, I follow up the same day and the day after and the day after. Yep. $750 a month on magazines. Just got a $500 in yard signs, $300 a month in SEO. Business is still slow, Central Florida. Well, $750 magazine, I wouldn't probably do that. I've know very few that do very well on that. $300 a month on SEO, you're pretty much pissing in the wind on that. That's not doing a whole lot for you. The $500 in yard sign is the best investment that you're doing, which is about 100 yard signs. So that means you're putting out 25 yard signs, and that's where you're at. I'm sorry I'm being blunt, but that's just the honest truth with it. I would take the $750 and put it into the $500 worth of yard signs. The $300 a month on SEO, that's just something that you're not getting a whole lot of return out of it. That's just the way it is. Get your $500 yard signs, spend $1,000, $1,500 on yard signs, and get those 5-star reviews. That'll do better than the SEO and flip rocks and do Facebook lives and do Facebook groups, and all of those things is how we get busy. And we don't just do one, we do them all. Because right now you're paying out $1,000 a month so you don't have to do nothing. But in reality, the only thing's bringing you in business right now is $500 worth of yard signs. That's 100 yard signs that you actually got to take action and do. And that's the only thing you're actually putting toward your business. If you want to put more toward your business, put it in yard signs. Yes, SEO is amazing, and yes, we can do stuff. And yes, they got you on the first page. You know why they got you on the first page right now, SEO? Because there's only one first page. Literally, you can just keep scrolling on Google. They just changed it. You don't even get to go to another page. So yes, you're in the number one page because everybody's on the number one page. You might be at number 550 down, but you're on number one page. $300 a month in SEO will get you nowhere. Well, thank you for answering that, because he just found out he paid $200 a month for 2 years and got nowhere. 100% Nathan. Late again. Hi, everyone. Artie, I know you're on my list. I sent you a text, Artie. Where are you located at? No dumb question. Rivertown Pro Wash. Knowledge is getting information. Wisdom is implementing the knowledge. And this is who will be at the training teaching with me. And he's a little short guy, but we got a picture that we're actually the same. He's actually a little bit taller than me. Best graffiti removal products. Actually, I got some from World Best that they sent me a sample kit. I've used World Best, Taganator. I haven't used Elephant Snot, but I've heard it works. You just kind of pick one. I use Taganator a lot because there was a local store that I could go pick it up. Just remember, that stuff's expensive. It's not cheap. Also, I'm getting another a Taganator from Sean. I think he's got one coming too. Does a hot box connect to a pressure washer do as good as hot water until water unit? I know it's a dumb question, just familiar with hot water units. No, it's the same, because basically a hot box is the exact same thing as a hot water pressure washer. Because what happens is the pressure washer goes through the pressure washer, and then it literally, if it's a unit, it just goes through that. This is moved over here, and it's powered either by a generator or by whatever, 12 volt, however you powered it by, and it does the exact same thing as if it was a unit itself. What size hose would you recommend for my 12 volt soft wash system? I would recommend probably 3/4 coming into it and 5/8 going out, 1/2 inch or 5/8 going out. Is there anything out there like ChatGPT that is free? There's some that give free credits, but most of them you will have to pay eventually. Do you use a customer contact track? And if you do, where do I get it? Most of the time, the contract is in my quote, and it'll say, "Hey, this," or when they accept it, it'll be in there. Is what I do. I don't have anything that you actually sign. I mean, unless it's kind of hard to do. Don't forget KISS. Keep it simple when marketing. Be brief about your service and how they can contact you. That's a good point. You know what? I see a lot of websites, and this is a good point. And one of the guys is in my mentorship. He put in there, and he had somebody do his website. And when you hit the call now button, it takes you to a number that don't go nowhere. So make sure that that is exactly what you do. Best company for insurance just got quoted from Next. You got. I would try some local people if you are within Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, and maybe a couple states around that. You can go to pressurewashhelp.com/insurance, and that can be some stuff. Yes, in Cardone's new book, he states is 150 million in sales. 80% was made from follow up on people who didn't buy and retargeting. Can you imagine if you sold 80% of your existing leads? And this is something that I'm going to be pushing hard on, because what I learned last week is this right here. This right here is where the gold is. If you got a list of names and you have never touched them, which 90% of you never touched them, I know, because that's how you all work. Some of you do with responsive bid, but even then, it's kind of generic. We're not hitting them with text messages. We're not doing it that way. And those are things that we can get us even better. I'm trying to build a belt driven pressure washer. Do you have experience with these belt drives? And if so, type is the superior type of belt. Thank you for your time. Yeah, the biggest thing with these here is getting them babies lined up. If that thing is off just a fuzz, it will throw the belt, it'll eat the belt. I mean, it has to be perfect. Usually what I try to do is take a like a really good straight edge, like the ones they use for like studs and different things, to make sure that like they're 2 feet long by 2 feet long, and they're like perfectly straight. You can look down them and they're perfectly straight. That belt has to be perfectly straight. And then the next problem you run into is when you go to tighten that up. So if the tightener's not dead nuts in the middle and it's off to one side, and when you start tightening that stupid thing up, it'll start doing this on you. Well, it'll eat that belt, it'll throw that belt. You'll have all kinds of belt issues. And so this is something that's a pain in the butt to deal with, but it is something that we have to do to be able to get it. Like I say, it's got to be dead nuts. I mean, if it's off just a little bit, it will eat it. It will give you all kinds of hell. Um, another another problem that comes with these stupid things too is the way that the way the pulley goes on the shaft, right? So the pulley goes on the shaft, and there's a key in there. There's a key in there, and then usually on the outside of the pulley, there's a I can't even really let's see how that's going to work. So basically, this is the way it works right here. So as this is the pulley, the big pulley, and then this has two bolts on it, and we tighten this up, and this pulls up over that shaft. It pulls up over that shaft, and what happens is we get it lined up perfectly, and then we tighten this stupid thing up. Now we just pulled that pulley in 1/8 of an inch, and now we're off. So then you got to undo it, pull this back out, and then you're kind of guessing where it is. I know that I didn't probably explain it very well there, but it is a pain in the butt. And it does take some time of putting it on, taking it off, making sure it's perfect. If the engine is just off a little bit, you got to make sure all your bolt hole patterns are perfectly straight. Otherwise, it can be off. Even if you buy a panel that has the pre-hole drilled in them, sometimes they can be off, or they're loose, and that the looseness of the bolts can cause issues. I heard polychain, but I can't find that stuff anywhere for my build. Why is SH so dang expensive lately? Home Depot $9 a gallon, almost cheaper to use that, because everything is more expensive. You talk about the broke mindset, and it sets a lot of people back. Well, I just got over a ghetto mindset, and that is really hard. Can you elaborate on a ghetto mindset? Yeah, you know, and this is hard because I'm not from the ghetto. I'm not from the ghetto, but I've heard people from the ghetto, and this is one thing that can be really hard. And this isn't something that I've said. This is it's a lot like the broke mindset, but there's people in the ghetto that struggle with this hard, right? One, usually if you're smart, you'll play dumb so you don't get beat up in the ghetto. And so with that, you have to get out of the ghetto, right? The first thing you need to do is go find 5 people that's not in the ghetto. Get out of that situation. Even if you're still living there, you don't put a lot of time in there. You got to start going and being around the 5 people. Because the 5 people in the ghetto that are there with you, you're probably the number you're on top of the 5 people. And you're not going anywhere. And you will be trapped in it. It's not that you're dumb. It's not that you have other problems coming against you. It's just a matter of you have to retrain your mind to think completely different than you've ever been brought up. And it's not easy. A poor mindset ain't easy getting out of it. A ghetto mindset, it's the same as a poor mindset, right? You've got to, because you've literally never known anything else except people living on the government, people beating up each other, and that's how they go, right? And I don't I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest, right? I'm poor mindset the same way. You know, when I my poor mindset, guess what? I was with all the other poor people. That's why when I go to get referrals, I don't want referrals from my poor people. I want referrals from the rich people. Why? Because other rich people know other rich people. Other poor people don't know rich people, they know other poor people. So to get out of it, you got to start being intentional. First, you got to figure out how to get out of there if you can. That's the first thing. Now, if you can't, then you got to figure out how to start being a way of being better. And some of it is you start dressing up nicer. You wear a nice polo and you wear khaki jeans. And that might be the hardest thing for you. And you might be a person that wears their pants down to their ankles, right? Pants on the ground, pants on the ground. Everybody walking around with pants on the ground. Pull them babies up. You don't look like the ghetto, right? Because when you go in the ghetto, that's what everybody looks like. My daughter, we was driving somewhere and there was a person that had his pants on the ground and she needs to pull them up. Why that nobody thinks that's attractive, but that's the ghetto, right? That's that mindset. That's cool. No, it ain't. Pull your damn pants up. Do it. Be look the part you want to be. Go around the people you want to be. That's what I'm going to tell you to do. And it's not easy. You're going to be out of your comfort zone. You're going to be out of your comfort zone. I promise you, you got to get out of your comfort zone to get out of that mindset. And you even got to do it even if it's poor mindset or the other mindset, ghetto mindset. It's just a matter of what you got to do. You know, you don't believe in yourself. That's the number one thing. You got to start believing in yourself. You can do it. I don't care if you got a ghetto mindset. I came from a poor mindset. I don't care what mindset, but you can do it. You are worth $300 an hour. Not in the ghetto, but out where you want to be at, you are, right? And so these are things that we have to think about when we're doing stuff. We're not going to have our, bumping music going down the road as we get to the job to, when we pull up. They don't want to see that. They don't want, I know people that you're not allowed to smoke when you get there. They don't want to see that, right? These are all things we have to do to set ourselves apart so that way we can get what we need to do so we can get out of that mindset. I hope I answered your question and don't offend too many. I'm not trying to. They will tell you who they are too. Best place for business insurance. Next game. Yeah, I hit that. I would try local people too to see if you can do that. I would like to hear Chris's view on sales. What day is that? That is Saturday. That is the Saturday. Evening, y'all. Just started buying equipment. I bought a 5.5 300 Bandits belt driven. Can't wait for the 2020 wash season. My goal is 100,000 at 816. What are you doing for marketing? You know I'm going to be on you, Caleb. You got to do marketing. I don't care what kind of equipment you got. You got to do marketing. I don't care if you're 16 or 46. You got to do marketing. Marketing, 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 marketing. Do you have strictly marketing in-person training? I don't. My second day is all in person about marketing, and this March one will be probably one of the best ones I'll have. And I'm not just saying that to try to get more people in this class. I'm literally saying that because it will be the best one. I'm doing a lot of things on this one that I normally don't do. And moving forward, so my marketing day I went through it the other day and I got through it in about way faster than I usually do. It's like I speed up faster. I still give all the same information, but I'm going to start going a little bit deeper. And actually my goal is to start having work like we're going to talk about marketing and then we're actually going to be doing stuff. So I'm going to want people to bring their computers or bring whatever so that you can start doing something for your businesses, like workshops, right? If you need help with getting your logo, we're going to help you get your logo and get it done. Not we're going to wait and take forever. If you haven't named your business, we're going to help you get your business name so we can start moving on to the next thing. Have another person call them as soon as they hang up and ask them how it went. I had a guy come to me in the grocery store and driving up on one little scooter and asked, "Hey man, have a business card?" And I'm just wearing my jacket, has my name on it, business. And yeah, I look like a business out of my pocket. And here you go, sir. What's the best equipment for beginners for roof? The $500 roof buy. I don't. If you go to my King of Pressure Wash and go to the blog, it is in there. There. What do I think about that CRM? I think that I wouldn't use it if it was myself, but that's me. And I'll tell you why. When you got to beg people and to get 5-star reviews, and I got 1,000 5-star reviews that literally you paid for every one of those 5-star reviews that you said, I will give you a free whatever to give me a 5-star review. If your stuff is that great, you don't need to do that. That's my thought on it. Pressure wash snow removal is a way I can make money. Yep. Christmas lights is too. Sold a $5,000 extreme homemade package. Yeah, you get packages, you get them up there. Can you explain Google Ads for idiots? Me for me. Google Ads for idiots. So Google Ad is when you type in pressure washing, and so Google Ads for idiots. So you type in pressure washing on Google, and the first 3 or 4 ads, those are Google Ads. What you do is you actually type in, and on the backside you say, hey, if anybody types in pressure washing, it will come up. Now, if you type in pressure washing hose, you will still come up. So that's where the negative keywords come in. So the negative keywords come in that if someone types in hose, my word don't get in there. You will pay anywhere from $2 to $100 per click. So anytime you click on somebody's ad, they're paying anywhere from $2 to $100. Usually not so much on pressure washing. Usually you're about 20, 30 bucks is the most you'll pay for a click. But on like roofs and different things, you'll pay $100. They'll pay $100 a click. Lawyers, they'll pay $100 a click. Boy, they did change Google. It's all website showing now. Yep, you just keep scrolling, baby. Everybody's on first page now. Jason, I will try to contact you for Google Ads. I don't know if you can help me with that. Yeah, if you want, I set up Google Ads for people. I'm actually, so I know this guy right here said that I was going to have up my website stuff for today, and I didn't get to it. I got it almost done, but I didn't actually get the pay pages done. So I will have that up hopefully on Tuesday. Tomorrow I actually got a bunch of stuff, and so I've never done. I did it way back when, but Google Ads. I may still sell it as a one-off, but I'm actually going to start running Google Ads for people if they want them. It's my top package, just so you know. Don't be hating on me, but it's my top package. But my middle package will be the package that it doesn't actually give you Google Ads, but it'll give you a lot of other things. Just watch Chris Johnson's sales speech. He is great at explaining. Let's see. If you could only put out yard signs in one place, what would it be? If you could only put yard signs in one place, what would it be? I would put them everywhere. It would just be pressure washing. What does that mean? If you put yard signs out everywhere, there is not just one place. Blow them up. Exactly. Go with a gearbox, easy to install. Yes. Yes. Please elaborate on the ghetto mindset, Jason. Just good. You feel good. I'm a newbie looking for a simple, efficient soft wash system. Go check out I think it might be pressurewashup.com/softwash. I don't know if it is or not, but my blog, King of Pressure Wash, and go to the blog. It is on there. I know a lot of smart people who are from the ghetto. Yep. Hope you all have a great season. How many leads would you say is a reasonable amount to expect for $1,500 a month budget? I ran that budget with marketing company last year and just wanted to see how my results compare. Well, it depends. If you're paying part of that $1,500 is for their management fee, then if it's $500 and you're only putting in $1,000 worth of ads, I would hope to get anywhere from a 5 to 10x return on that. That's kind of my goal, depending on if they're not doing ads and they're doing SEO, you probably didn't get much return off of it at all. So I want 5 to 10x is what I want for my return. I'm a little late. What class? KingofPressureWash.com or KPW train.com, or you can go to King of Pressure Wash and find it that way. I appreciate you, Jason. Thank you. I was a metal fabricator for years and going to build this unit myself and save the money. Hey, buddy. Resting, recouping. Charge high and don't be scared. Our avatar customer is taking lavish trips and making high ticket purchases. Purchasing is 80% emotional decision. Get out there, get it, and get it. It didn't say 80% pressure washing. It's an 80% emotional decision. And you got to remember this. Here's the thing that I'm going to hit on too a lot this year. It's 80% emotional decision, and that emotion can go away within like 4 or 5 hours. So if you don't have that quote to them and closing it and getting it done, that emotions are like this, man. They go up and down and they're everywhere. So you got to be quick on that emotion. I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good at all. Tried everything, no call. And yesterday I give cards and knocks. Nothing helps. Where are you located at? What did you look like? What was you wearing? Hi, new here. How are you supposed to wash a roof with solar panels on it without damaging them? Don't spray them and spray underneath of them. Do you have a website to do Google Ads? Yes, I will have a landing page if you don't have it. 36th place. Look, Nathan Brinker is at 36th place on pressure washing, and he's paid for SEO for 2 years at $200 a month. Great deal. I love doing that because it pokes at him. Wilmer get yard signs and make them right away. Where do you get yard signs? Go to right here, moneybushes.com. Moneybushes.com is a great place to get yard signs. I'm second on Google with only 4 reviews. Can be. What's up? I'm getting a hold of you for Culver's cleaning, info cleaning. Love the channel. All right. Clark TV. What are your thoughts on a mobile soft wash system? I'd like your dirty soft wash, but I just a chuck in a truck. Do you bulk by SH. I would, if you can get it. Yes. Thank you for responding. What do you mean the right way yard signs? I charge $300 for gutter here in California, and that's probably cheap, to be honest. Um, got a ton on yard signs. Just list your one main service and your phone number. That's it. Don't list a bunch of services, website, anything else. Yeah. All you need is pressure washing. Pressure washing. I didn't say house washing. I didn't say anything else. Put pressure washing on it and put big phone number. That's all you want to put on your yard signs. Or if you're going to do gutter cleaning, big phone number. Just had that good Florida guy SEO. That's what happens when you first trust the four wise men. Haha, Jason said, I can't be number 2. You're going to be number 1, F-bomb. Let's shoot for number 1. All right, guys. Shoot, I'm done. Went over 10 minutes. You guys keep me forever. I just love helping y'all. Go check out King of Pressure Wash if you're looking for any my Monday Night Marketing in-person training, or you can also find my in-person training, everything on King of Pressure Wash. I have a blog on there. I have a resource page. Go check that resource page out. It's free, and literally I got a lot of stuff on that resource page. I've got a ton of stuff on that resource page. I've got things for CRMs. I've got things for yard signs. I've got things for follow-up. I've got a lot of resources on there. So you can go to King of Pressure Wash. It'll say resources. There's a ton of stuff up there. I've got the blog going. So if you missed anything, I've got a lot of blog stuff on there. I'm going to start the blogging more because it's starting to rank. So why wouldn't I? Actually, this one here that I'm talking on right now will be a blog, right? And so this is a place that you can go find this here, right? And so even like on my resource page, moneybushes.com, it's literally using marketing. It's the same place. You just help me out by buying it through my link. If you don't get it any cheaper, you don't buy it any cheaper there. You just help me out by doing it there. So I help you. That's how you can help me. Again, you can go to check out King of Pressure Wash, or you can go to KPW Train. If you see my Facebook ad, I do got a Facebook ad trying to run for it. And that is there. Tuesday, I'm hoping by Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm hoping by Wednesday. Let's do it Wednesday, right? So Wednesday, I'll be back on here talking about marketing, because marketing is what I really love, and marketing is what it's all about. Because if you're not doing marketing, you got to do marketing. And so if you don't know when I go live and you want to know when I go live, text King. Don't put the quotes, just King, to this 859-696-1101. And that I text right before I go live. And so that way you can jump on the live and get the live. So you can text King at 859. I haven't sent nothing out. All I do is that. King, I do it twice a week. So that way, now if you're into Monday Night Marketing, you might get another one because I do it for my Zoom calls too. But this is a way that I can communicate to you all really quickly and get stuff to you in your hands there and that. But back to what I was going to say, if you check out kingofmarketing.io on Wednesday, I'm hoping the new landing page is up. So you all can hold me accountable. You all need held accountable just as much as I need held accountable. So if I don't have it up on Wednesday, I want you all to give me heck on Wednesday. All right. Ask me if I don't have it up. And I got to give you a better reason than I didn't get it up. So even if it's half-assed done, right? Done is better than never getting it done. And so I want you to hold me accountable that I get it done. Just like you need to be held accountable. Do you have an accountability partner? My mentorship is more of an accountability. Make sure you're going to do it, because if you don't do it, don't do anybody any good. So take action, make it happen, and have an amazing week this week. I hope you all kill it this week. I think the phone might start ringing a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. When it's 60 degrees out, I know it's supposed to rain, but hey, whatever. So hope you all have a great day. Big thanks. This stuff is gold. Thank you for watching me. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate you all coming and watching me. I hope you learned something tonight. That's my goal, and I hope you take it and take action and make your dreams happen. And see you all on Wednesday night. Bye.